My name's Artie, and I'm here to help you. This is Stop Sounding Stupid. Do you cringe at the thought of telling somebody to stop doing something that actively bothers you? Do you stay up late at night because a certain someone just gets too close to you on a regular basis, but you don't want to make a big deal out of it? Are you overtly concerned about hurting someone's feelings even though you're negatively impacted? Stick around, because today on Stop Sounding Stupid, I'll help you become your own advocate and arm you with the tools you'll need to stand up for yourself in conversation. I've been a consultant for years now, and for me, being a consultant requires me to have a certain type of personality. At the job site, I guarantee you nobody can handle 100% Artie, so I not only tone it down a bit, I also act just a bit as well. No, I'm not saying I'm fake at work, and neither should you be. But I am saying there's a way that I communicate with others that dictates how they'll communicate with me. That's how self-advocacy works. It starts with you and radiates out to the world. The first step, you must establish your boundaries. You gotta think about what you will and won't accept. Yes, you determine what is acceptable behavior and what is not acceptable behavior as it pertains to you and your stuff. Obviously, you can't define this for other people and their stuff, as you'll need to abide to their boundaries, but for you and yours, you must define what your boundaries are. Let's say I establish the boundary that I don't want to be touched in the workplace. No, seriously, don't touch me. No handshakes, no hugs, no shoulder pats, no accidentally resting your hand on my hand, no accidentally sitting too close and having your knee touch my knee, no high fives, no fist bumps, no back rubs, no footsies. This is imperative. The thinking must come first, then the building. Next step, build the boundary. Notice that I'm not using the word barrier. Barriers prevent movement or access, while boundaries simply mark the limitations for. That's what we're doing, defining the limitations, or really telling others what they're allowed and not allowed to do. In building the boundary, you must first adhere to your own rules. First, you thought about it. Now you must communicate with your actions, intentions, words, what this boundary is. Remember earlier when I established the boundary that I don't want to be touched in the workplace? In order for me to build that out, I must now avoid physical contact. I can't say to someone, don't touch me, but then I'm actively walking around, hey buddy, you got that document I sent you? Huh? Just slapping the man back and forth. You can even tell stories about how a chipmunk touched you on the shoulder when you were younger and now you hate being touched. I mean, I don't know, something like that. But let your actions and statements build out your boundaries. I want you to be a boss and get your point across. You can't be a boss if you've got emotional and mental baggage. You're concerned about the way a person treats you. You're negatively affected by someone's actions. Actions that you could stop if you only said the word. That's what boundaries are for. They filter out those things you don't want around you. You've got boundaries in your regular life. There's a product called Bug Barrier. You spray it and it keeps the bugs out of your home, but it doesn't stop guests from coming in or Fido from walking across the threshold or Fifi from going in and out. Houses have front doors, so only you or those people that you want to come in can come in. Even your email has a spam blocker and a bunch of ways to contain all the stuff you want to put in folders, but each of these boundaries have some level of enforcement. The bug barrier is lethal. The front door has the weight of law, legal measures, and in some states, guns. And email targets and filters things according to your requirements. Let's talk about your own advocacy for a moment. The enforcement of that boundary. And we'll talk more about that in the next episode. See, I'm setting boundaries. I'm not giving you everything in one video. Establishing and then building your boundaries are key components to mental and emotional health, which will help you be a boss, get your point across, and ultimately stop you from sounding stupid. I don't like being called buddy. Feels weird. Don't call me buddy. Hey, please don't call me buddy. I don't know, fart in their office when they're in the bathroom. But like, I'm talking like a rich meat and egg fart, real thick and in the air. They walk in and just choke on it like that. Immature, sure, but it's funny. And they'll stop calling me buddy, I'm sure. This has been another edition of Stop Sounding Stupid. If you liked it, click the like button, subscribe as you see fit, hit the bell if you want to hear more of my voice, and share this with anyone you think it could help. I'd love to have a bunch of subscribers, but I care so much more about interactions and community. So connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or hit me in the comment section below. Till next time, cue that outro music.
Here we go now.